Bet you thought I was going to say it. Welcome back to my how I made my Iron Man suit wearable video. This is going to be part 4. If you're still watching, thanks. But what I'm going to talk about in this video is the forearms. Just keep moving in on the body. So I will start off with the left side because that's the simplest right now. Now, these, much like the shins, these I just followed the PEP file and I built each piece and glued the whole thing together. Now, in order to give this some more rigidity compared to the other parts where I wanted more flexibility, the forearm really doesn't do a lot, it twists and stuff, and you can do that, with a rigid piece. So to give this some more rigidity, rigidity, I glued sculpting wire, galvanized sculpting wire, in different parts around the inside. Towards the wrist here, there's a full round piece that goes all the way around to give it some ribbing on there. Excuse me, my nose is a little blocked up. Pardon me. And then on the back here, towards the elbow, there's some more ribbing around here to give that some to make it more rigid. On the inside, I have an elastic strap, and this is pretty much what holds it in place, other than the actual form of the bottom here and the meat on my forearm, the muscle. So that's pretty much what holds it on. Now, you put it on and you go underneath that piece of elastic, and it holds this portion against my forearm, which lifts the top section up. You kind of push down on it, and that has some give there, so it doesn't get wrecked if somebody bumps into me or something like that, which happens a lot at Comic Cons if you've ever been there. Now, that pretty much covers that for the most part. Now, the other reason I put the elastic on that side is not only to keep it in place, but on the other forearm, I put a little rocket launcher. And the mechanics to that are inside that top portion. Now, this is a piece of aluminum flashing that I used to encase the servo and the little spring mechanism and everything inside of it. Now, this was done with a pickaxe board, and unfortunately, which is why I'm about to explain why I'm not demonstrating it right now. Unfortunately, I used a cheap servo that has a plastic gear in it, and after several, maybe 100 or so uses at the first cons and stuff that I went to, that plastic gear has ground down to nothing, and now it just makes noise. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to replace that, which may or may not be an easy endeavor. I don't know the way that I glued this in there, but it did work pretty well. Now, there's a video in the rest of these. There's a playlist of these videos, and mixed in there is a video of the forearm working and a short video of just the mechanism itself. It doesn't really, I didn't really explain how I did it because I followed the instructions of the X-Robots guy. My brain is fried right now, so I can't remember his name. James. But I followed his plan on, I believe he used this to make his helmet work. And that's what I used inside this. So I pretty much just followed his example and his instruction and the instructions on the pickaxe boards, and learned a lot about doing electronics and stuff just from that. So I think this was actually the second board I ever put together myself, so I am I am not the person to explain to you how to do this. So I'm just going to lay that right out there. But it did work, and if you want to check out that other video, I will link it in this one, and it will be in the playlist of all these videos. So that's it for the forearms. See you next time. Thanks for watching.